A dose of quotes from Mark Twain. High and fine literature is wine, and mine is only water, but everybody likes water. If we would learn what the human race really is at bottom, we need only observe it in election times. Plain question and plain answer make the shortest road out of most perplexities. Education, that which reveals to the wise and conceals from the stupid the vast limits of their knowledge. Most writers regard the truth as their most valuable possession, and therefore are economical in its use. Every person is a book, each year a chapter. If he could only die temporarily. There are three things man can do with women: love them, suffer them, or turn them into literature. All right, then I will go to hell and tore it up. If man could be crossed with a cat, it would improve man but deteriorate the cat. Never have a battle of wits with an unarmed person. Many public school children seems to know only two dates, 1492 and 4th of July, and as a rule they don't know what happened on each occasion. She was not quite what you would call unrefined. She was not quite what you would call unrefined. She was the kind of person that keeps a parrot. You can't reason with your heart. It has its own laws, and trumps about things which the intellect scorns. Good breeding consists of concealing how much we think of ourselves and how little we think of the other person. One of the most striking differences between a cat and a lie is that the cat has only 9 lives. Work like you don't need the money, dance like no one is watching, and laugh like you have never been hurt. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful day of your life. The more things are forbidden, the more popular they become. Never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Give a man a reputation as an early riser and he can sleep till noon. It is better to be alone than unwelcome. Eve. The difference between a miracle and a fact is exactly the difference between a mermaid and a seal. A few flybites cannot stop a spirited horse. Every time you stop a school, you will have to build a jail. What you gain at one end, you lose at the other. It's like feeding a dog on his own tail. It won't fatten the dog. I once sent a dozen of my friends a telegram saying, "Flee at once, all is discovered." They all left town immediately. Use the right word, not its second cousin. Find a job you enjoy doing, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Humor is strategy plus time. Don't use a $5 word when a 50-cent word will do. I don't like to commit myself about heaven and hell. You see, I have friends in both places. Just when I thought I was learning how to live, was then I realized I was learning how to die. He had had much experience of physicians and said, the only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you would rather not. Loyalty to a petrified opinion never yet broke a chain or freed a human soul. All I care to know about the man is that he's a human being. He can't be any worse. Stars and shadows ain't good to see by. You can't pray a lie. I found that out. Let us not be too particular. It is better to have old second-hand diamonds than none at all. Nothing so needs reforming as other people's habits. It ain't what you don't know that gets you in trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so. Get a bicycle, you will not regret it, if you live. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. I don't like work, even when someone else is doing it. The holy passion of friendship is of so sweet and steady and loyal and enduring a nature that it will last through a whole lifetime, if not asked to lend money. One should never use exclamation points in writing. It is like laughing at your own joke. One frequently only finds out how really beautiful a woman is until after considerable acquaintance with her. If everyone was satisfied with himself, there would be no heroes. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. Focus more on your desire than on your doubt, and the dream will take care of itself. Well, everybody does it that way. I'm not everybody. It ain't the parts of the Bible that I can't understand that bother me. It's the parts that I do understand. Be careless in your dress if you must, but keep a tidy soul. To believe yourself brave is to be brave. It is the one only essential thing. A classic is something that everybody wants to have read and nobody wants to read. Drawing on my fine command of language, I said nothing. Nothing exists but you, and you are but a thought. How little a thing can make us happy when we feel that we have earned it. There are so few people I respect and admire, but I don't think much of the spacious. The average man don't like trouble and danger. Love seems the swiftest, but it is the slowest of all growths. No man or woman really knows what perfect love is until they have been married a quarter of a century. I apologize for such a long letter. I didn't have time to write a short one. To a man with a hammer, everything looks like a nail. The trouble ain't that there is too many fools, but that the lighting ain't distributed right. I don't want to better book than what your face is. An honest politician is an oxymoron. The proper office of a friend when you are in the wrong. Nearly anybody will side with you when you are in the right. I think that to one in sympathy with nature, each season, in turn, seems the loveliest. The trouble with the world is not that people know too little, it's that they know so many things that just aren't so.